Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creator Connections Readings. My name is Jean, and this is going to be a pick a card pile to see who are your spirit guides. I'm even being drawn to like spirit animals, but I'm focusing mainly on spirit guides for this reading, okay? Obviously, like for most of you who have already met them or who have already been in contact with them, this is just going to be a confirmation. For those of you new to the path, hey, it's going to be lovely, okay? So for pile number one, we have this beautiful mask. Interesting. For the very first time, I'm actually being drawn to very specific detail of this mask. For pile number two, we have this cute little cow. This cow always seems to be want to be pile number two for some reason, right? So yeah. Then for pile number three, we have this beautiful clear quartz stone. And then for pile number four, we have this beautiful cash cow statuette thing. So yeah, once again, those are the piles to see who are your spirit guides. I feel like I want to say you're about to meet them. Pick your pile and I will see you there. Satnam, pile number one. For those of you who picked this beautiful mask, this is going to be your reading to see yeah, who are your spirit guides. I do need to say, like, I was for the first time actually very much drawn to the detail of this mask's like the this part of the nose, the mouth, etc., etc. And then I got some kind of like communication. I got some kind of like clear how can I say this? I got some kind of like an understanding or a vibe of just something being clearly expressed, perhaps. Okay, so let's see. For pile number one, who is pile number one's spirit guides? I'm already getting your spirit guides are like spiritual shapeshifters. I'm even getting this energy of like they like, even though all spiritual beings are kind of like that in a way, I feel like your guides are much more so, because it's this energy of I'm hearing, especially in regards to you, pile number one, like they need to be able to yeah, they need to be able to basically, like, body mind as well, they need to be able to take on any form or any frequency or vibration that like serves their purpose at that stage. And why I say this, especially in regards to you, like your guides are actually coming through and saying, I'm hearing angelic, your guides are coming through and saying that like you tend to go through a lot of intense spiritual awakenings, like endings, and like in your inner world, and then like understandings, like spiritual knowledge, spiritual journeys, inner journeys and stuff like that. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, so a lot of ascension stuff happening here. And so your guides are like I'm getting a lot of wings here. Okay, your guides are a lot of are beautiful. Exactly. Okay, pile number one, your spirit guides are very much, I don't want to necessarily say they are from the angelic realm, but I kind of feel this vibe of like they have a lot to do with the angelic realm. They have a lot of connotation with the angelic realm. Okay, like they might be actual angels, but we're gonna look a little bit further into that. I just need to say, pile number one, you have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Water, and then the Nine of Swords. So once again, I'm getting a lot of wings here. I'm getting a lot of angelic frequency, but this doesn't necessarily feel, once again, like angels. This is probably some kind of an avian species, or some kind of an avian spirit or something like that. Okay. This your spirit guides. I'm actually mainly getting just one energy coming through, even though like there are three different beings here. I'm getting only like one being, so it's almost even giving me this vibe of the Trinity. So it's like this collective conscious in one. Okay, your spirit guides are extra, or this spirit guide coming through for you, pile number one. I'm hearing some Alorian or something like that. Okay, this spirit guide of yours is extremely adept at the spirit guide is extremely adept at like not only like tweaking the waters of creation, but manifesting. It's almost like I'm seeing this being like walk around, and everywhere they walk around, like flowers start sprouting, and like light sparkles follow them, and like there's this like soft melody in the air playing like doo, 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 you know. It's this very magical, very high vibrational, very light, very I don't want to say happy with the Ten of Cups, because yeah, it is happiness, but like it's more than just happiness. It's this like, it's almost this like holy, like this holy fucking energy. Okay, that might even be why the Trinity came through. Perhaps some of you are very much connected with like you know, the Trinity being your guide, not necessarily even any kind of other spiritual being. It doesn't matter, because once again I'm being drawn to like the avian energy. Okay, but this spirit guide of yours has a lot to do with being able to transmute densities into light. Okay, once again I'm even seeing this being like this extremely just light being like walk into like the depths of hell, and like this being, I'm getting like kind of like, I want to say masculine, but then I'm being drawn to feminine, so it's kind of like this wish, like this in-betweeny vibe. Okay, this five of pentacles, exactly. This guide of yours has this ability to basically like walk into the deepest depths of hell, and then as they're walking into that energy, everything kind of just shifts, you know. It's almost like like hell starts becoming bearable and beautiful, or something like that. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Fire. This is again, because this Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles was again giving me that energy of like, this is also giving me very much, it's almost like Kuan Yin as well. Okay, if Kuan Yin had wings, or if Kuan Yin was like an avian, or something like that. Okay, why did I just hear lizard? I'm Pile number one, this is, we have the Ten of Cups again. Pile number two, this is, pile number one, this is going to sound very strange. I feel like your this is going to sound really weird and gross, okay? But like I feel like your guide, or your, like our guides are just higher expressions of ourselves ultimately, right? But I feel like this guide that's coming through, this Elarion or Elorolo or something like that, I don't know, like that name doesn't have to be, right? But I feel like this guide that comes through is, like they tend to, I'm hearing eat lizards, and with that I mean like lizard energy, like dense lizard energy. It's almost like this entity, like I'm seeing this like this avian, like this extremely cosmic high vibrational being, but like a lot of light, a lot of like, I'm seeing a lot of light. Okay, like white light pick up like this, like these like demonic lizardy energies, and like it's almost like that. This is a really weird energy that I'm getting, but it's really cool actually. Okay, but what I wanted to say with this Five of Pentacles and this Two of Pentacles, I got this energy once again of transmutation, and then the Queen of Fire came out. So the Nine of Swords is here again. So we have the Nine of Swords twice. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Jack of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Your guide, pile number one, is a very cosmic, very high level, almost like a divine kind of being. Okay, like this being has this very, I feel like you also have this uncanny ability to transmute kind of basically anything into basically you take a Five of Pentacles energy, Two of Pentacles energy, Nine of Swords, King of Wands, Jack of Wands. So it's like this energy of being wish-washy, being left out, being poor, being just like shitty energies. Okay, and you transmute it into something befitting of the gods for some reason is what I'm hearing, like a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles situation. And the reason why you can do that is because of this divine guide that you have, okay? Again, I'm hearing El or Arlorion or something like that. I don't know. That's going to resonate for somebody, okay? I do need to say though, like I was again actually yeah, okay. I was drawn to again like the avian species pile number one, and now as I'm saying that, I'm again actually seeing perception. Um, and there's the Ace of Wands, like with clarity and stuff. And I saw this like world. It's almost like these like big nests. If you watch Rick and Morty, there's that like Birdman. It's almost like his kind of world. Okay, now that I think about it, like I saw these like big nests, and then like vast open skies, and then the Heaven Earth card presented itself, which is giving me that exact vibe. Okay, Heaven Earth, body mind, Seven of Fire, knowledge, abundance. This Okay. I need to get done with this pile. This guide of yours, pile number one. Like I said, it's extremely high vibrational, extremely, but it's almost like this guide of yours kind of works outside of the realm of have tos and need tos. And I'm hearing that song from Alanis Morissette. Have tos and need. I wanna be naked, running through the street. I wanna invite this so-called chaos that you think I cannot be. So I feel like this interesting. Okay, I feel like this guide of yours, pile number one, because with this devil card and this four of earth, this four of earth is giving me kind of like a stable devil energy. Okay, what I wanted to say is your guide has some sort of intense freedom, intense free reign over creation or something like that, because they're very high vibrational, and this masculine feminine card keeps showing itself as well. Okay, so with the body mind heaven earth very balanced, this guide of yours, pile number one, has a very profound, like I said, it like eats demons, it like eats like lizard, like what we would consider like reptilian. Oh my god, this being is like as a starter, something like that, it's like really cool. um they have it has a lot of like influence over creation without the need to I'm getting like explain, or without the, because it is this like divine being. It's either, I feel like it's both the King and Queen of Pentacles, which to me is like very just very kingly, very royal, a very royal energy. Okay, like they don't have to answer to a lot, and I feel like that's what, or to any kind of being except for creator ultimately, of course. But I feel like that's why this devil energy is coming up. It's not giving me evil vibe, it's just giving me this like unrestricted freedom almost. Okay, pile number one. So yeah, that was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again for another one. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number two, for those of you who picked this beautiful cow. This is going to be a reading to see who are your spirit guides, whatever kind of energy wants to come through, ultimately wrought. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. The cards I just saw is that I feel like pile number two, you already had some kind of like destined encounter with your spirit guides, like very specifically. I know this might be a cop out, like, because every spiritual person cult kind of ultimately has, but I feel like for you, pile number two, this was something that really stood out. I feel like it was in some kind of during some kind of meditation, or it could even have been during some kind of ceremony, or like reading or something. Okay, but this was in a time, this came through, this being came through in a time that you I'm getting when you were really learning to love yourself, or when you really needed somebody or something to like help push you through some kind of really densities. Okay, pile number two, okay, pile number two, the devil card presented himself in pile number one as well. I just want to take it to you though, pile number two, this specific spirit guide that wants to present itself, I do need to say, I don't want to say unfortunately, but like because I just feel like somebody might maybe take offense to this, or somebody might just be like, oh no, okay. This specific spirit guide isn't the most like if you were to see them even in energy, like they wouldn't seem very beautiful. Okay, they wouldn't seem very. I'm getting kind of like I'm getting kind of like almost like a walrus kind of vibe, but it's kind of like an alien-y walrus or something like that, okay? Maybe even like some kind of amphibian or there is some kind of aquatic energy here, definitely, okay? Of course, as well. So I'm getting specifically actually this being has, they might speak in like gut like or like clicks and stuff like that. This being is part of some kind of species or let's keep with species pal number two, okay? This being is part of some kind of like species that like masters in self-acceptance or self-love or something. I feel like these beings are known throughout the universe or something like that for being for mastering self-love and self-acceptance, okay? Because I think it's almost like this is even giving me like dwarf vibes, like from Lord of the Rings, okay? Like it's almost like these beings weren't dealt the best hand in regards to like they're not as beautiful as the Pleiadians or as graceful as the Syrians or the Arcturians or whatever, but they what they lack in their beauty or their grace is like a very 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 profound sense of self-acceptance, okay? And I feel like even this is also giving me vibe of like I feel like I'm getting like Pleiadian starships actually going to these to this nation or to this to this nation in order to learn self-love, in order to learn self-acceptance, in order to learn I'm even hearing like compromise and shit like that. So I'm hearing this is a very ancient spiritual race as well, pal number two. It's so ancient once again that their language is very once again like guttural and like clicky, okay? Two of Cups. Your spirit guide, pal number two. So that was just more about like your spirit guides like role and their species, and obviously this is just one of your spirit guides, right? And yeah, so far only one has been coming through for each. I just saw the Ten of Cups as well. Your spirit guide is very adept at like navigating, I want to say like murky waters or like muddy energies in order to, it's almost like the lotus. I'm getting like the lotus vibe, okay? Seven of cups, being able to like bloom out of murkiness, okay? A Ten of Cups again. What else am I feeling here, pile number two? The Nine of Swords. What else am I feeling here? I'm also getting pile number two, like even though you might have met this like being I feel like you might have met this being in a guise, because I feel like these beings try to, not in a guise, but like these beings, I'm not getting shy, but they try to kind of like cover up their presence in some way. So I feel like pal number two, you probably might not have a lot of contact with this guide of yours, but you are very aware of them, okay? If you're not aware of them, then this isn't your reading, okay? Or you're about to become aware of them. We have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Fire, and the Eight of Swords. This energy all of a sudden went like really dark, but then again, that's just once again like the dark, murky energies, right? I feel like this guide of yours once again, I didn't even notice, look at this, I didn't even notice this Two of Swords, which is all about like balancing light and dark, you know, basically learning how to balance emotions, duality, balance any kind of, by changing your perception. This guide of yours, pile number two, is extremely adept. It's almost like, I'm even getting that like, you know how a toad is ugly, but like, some people think toads are really cute, you know, like it's kind of like that vibe, like, and even I kind of, I don't want to, I hope like I'm not offending anybody, because this is, I know this is probably not what you want to hear, right? But once again, this is just some kind of aspect of yours, you know, it doesn't mean that you're a toad or that you're ugly or anything like that. I mean, I've connected with like amphibian races, like I even like channel some of the amphibians' light language, right? Like, you know, that kind of vibe. So like, don't be offended. It's just like these guides, these beings teach a lot of like a lot of healing and self-empowerment. These guides teach you like truly, truly, truly how to masculine, feminine again. Describe King of Air, Six of Fire. These beings, these guides, these amphibious or like lizardy or no, not lizardy, like amphibious, just ugly-ish kind of destiny, ugly-ish kind of entities or guides, are really here to. I feel like they're also almost like one of the few beings that are able to to like actually deal with this devil energy. So I feel like you and pile number one that's maybe why lizard came up now. Maybe you and pile number one is in some way connected. Whereas pile number one, that guide was like very light and very profound and almost angelic. These guides are very much more like fat ugly ninjas. I don't know why I'm getting that, okay? Don't be offended. They're like really cute though. I mean, look at this. I'm thinking now of this. Like, look at this. This like toad frog of mine. Like it's not beautiful, but it's so cute. Like you get what I'm saying. Like that's the vibe I'm getting here. I'm even getting this vibe of like God kind of. I don't know. I'm getting this vibe of like God sitting with your guide, like in their hand, like stroking this. Like, I know this is. I hope the slimy like benevolent entity pig, not pig, like frog thing, but it's like the embodiment of fucking self-love. It's the embodiment of self-empowerment. I don't know, this is weird energy part number two, but I truly hope that that resonated. And yeah, fucking learn to love yourself, okay? You deserve that. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again for another reading. Satnam. Bye. Satnam, pile number three. For those of you who picked this beautiful clear quartz, this is going to be your reading to see who are your spirit guides. I'm already very clearly getting a very, very strong feminine Atlantean high priestess warrior person. Okay, so yeah, the spirit guide came like through very, very, very strongly. Also very clearly with the clear quartz. Okay, this is some kind of like Atlantean warrior priestess or something specifically is what I'm getting. Okay, with what, like I'm getting like an Amazon-y kind of vibe. Okay, like very elegant and graceful, but like also very willing to fuck you up and like chop off heads if need be. Yeah, like exactly with this Eight of Pentacles, this is giving me this like this staff she's carrying is actually giving me the vibes of like I wanted to say like chop off heads and chop off dicks. I don't know why. And now I'm seeing like at the top of this like staff there is actually this purple penis. I even heard I don't know. Okay. Okay. Pile number three. This is some kind of very intense like feminine energy. I'm hearing that like this ball that she's carrying is even describing like a bomb that she's carrying. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like this Atlantean energy, this Atlantean god of yours, when she fights or when she when she protects you or when she I don't know something like when she has to get down to like her warrior business, and I don't know why this is coming up, she tends to go for like people's genitalia. She goes for the men's penises and she goes for the women's breasts and vulvas. I don't know why this is coming up. Okay, let's just carry on. I also have the four of okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So this Atlantean high priestess warrior energy. Okay, I'm seeing like a lot of like long like I want to actually say white hair. It almost looks like moonlight actually, like long white hair, like constantly like in this flow. Okay, excuse me. This being I'm hearing she's very much on your case. Okay, this eight of pentacles and four of pentacles is giving me energy of she's like it's almost like she's your shadow. Like she does not want to leave your side. She does not want to leave your energy, and not in a clingy way. It's just like I don't know. It's giving me like bodyguard kind of vibes. And an Atlantean high priestess warrior person be your bodyguard? Well, because you are this spiritual entity ultimately, pile number three, aren't you? With the Four of Cups. So with the King of Fire, the Four of Cups, and I'm getting like Secret Service vibes with this. I'm getting like and now I'm hearing like now you see me, now you don't. And now I'm seeing I'm seeing this woman, this ethereal woman with like ancientish clothes, but she's like now you see me, now you don't, and she puts on like modern sunglasses. And I'm hearing yeah. Um This guide of yours, pile number 3, is very endearing. I'm getting like Secret Service kind of vibes. It's like she just shows herself in order for me. It's like she's giving me this vibe of like, okay, I'm here, but that's all you need to know, motherfucker. Like I'm almost getting that kind of vibe. Okay, like no questions, please. The Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles there. Let me just feel a little bit more into this energy, pile number 3. I'm getting a lot of like task force, Secret Service, like bodyguard. I'm seeing this energy like constantly stand by your right side, maybe, okay, like constantly stand by you and just being like there and being present. And I'm even getting like in some ways perhaps even like sometimes lending you in your hours of need, like lending you bravery or courage or something like that. This feels very like this guide might also be like a guide of few words or something like that. Like she probably doesn't like say a lot, or she probably doesn't I don't know, but like her energy speaks for itself. It's just like very like boom in your face kind of like warrior vibes. Okay, I feel like for pile number 3 you tend to actually quite easily embody this energy when you're faced with like some kind of like extraordinary, when you're faced with some kind of like conflict or some kind of energy trying to come at you. Like it's almost like it's almost like I see this aspect, this guide like jump into you and be like, come at me, bro, you know, kind of vibes. Okay, this is too much. It's mucho. It's mucho. Part number 3, she's bringing you some kind of like financial something as well. Just be aware of that. This guide of yours, okay. Very specifically, actually, I saw like a spiritual tiara or a diadem or something like that, okay. But that's supposed to like manifest you some kind of abundance or something, okay. Perception. Pile number 3, this guide of yours, once again, I'm seeing like this very strong Atlantean like bluster, like a bronzish skin, like okay. This person is some kind of like, maybe why I felt like high priestess vibes is because like this person isn't necessarily like a high priestess. Like she has some kind of like profound like intuition or profound like awareness of her surroundings and shit like that. She's just like this very like very intense. I'm getting Valkyrie vibes from like Love and from the Thor movies. Valkyrie. I'm getting like those kinds of vibes. Okay, but Atlantean. um, she probably doesn't say much. She's very probably also very like secretive, but it's because she has this energy of like being in a secret service or being a task force. Like she's very dedicated to you. She's very dedicated to protecting you, to giving you like stability, to making you feel safe, to making you feel secure. Okay, um, it's almost like when things are being thrown at you, like it's almost like she is your hero. This energy, okay. When things are thrown at you to make you feel unbalanced, I'm even seeing she like take out like her sword and like cut the shit like in midair, like whoosh. Or she like catches it herself and like juggles it herself and like throws it back, or yeah, like with her sword. Look at that. Like this really fucking intense sword, okay? She's a very intimidating energy, Paul number 3. But not to like good natured spirits. I'm seeing she's actually very compassionate to, she can be extremely compassionate, but very head rolling kind of vibe if she needs to be. I think that is sufficient. Thank you so much, pile number 3. I hope that resonated. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam. Bye. Saturn now. Pile number 4, for those of you who picked the cash cow, this is going to be a reading for who are your guides. I already very clearly got pleasure. Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. Your guides. Pile number 4. I'm getting even Hathor vibes, okay? Like the cow-headed goddess of the Egyptians, who is the goddess of love and sensuality and beauty and pleasure. This guide, pile number 4 is actually the very first pile I'm feeling that has like multiple guides coming through. The only one, okay? Excuse me, your guides, I'm getting even like the collective of muses, maybe even I'm seeing a collection of spirits here for pile number 4 that has a lot to do with ushering in, bringing in pleasure, bringing in sensual pleasure, bringing in like enjoyment and stuff like that. Okay, pile number 4, if you haven't like connected with these guides or this aspect of yourself, like I feel like you're about to. Okay. Yeah, I actually feel like you're about to meet these guides because of some like ending, some really intense like something that you recently went through, pile number 4. So these guides are actually, I feel like I'm actually hearing God is sending these guides to you to yeah, to bring you some kind of like victory, to bring you some kind of like, not stalemate, some kind of like victory. Okay, this is the 6 of fire. This is talking about like compromise, but not a compromise in a bad way. This is talking about a win-win situation. So once again, you might have like recently gone through some sort of like intense situation in regards to maybe even a union, a King of Cups, it seems. But this is why like God is bringing through like these spirit guide beings for you, actually, pile number 4, to like help alleviate your depression specifically is what I'm hearing. These guides. Okay. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy here, but I'm not getting masculine as in like necessarily very. Hey, shush! Not necessarily masculine as in like very rugged, but masculine as in maybe like masculine as in like playful. Like I'm getting like fraternity guys playful. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, okay? But this energy, and this is described as well like divine communication, divine confirmation coming through. So this is God bringing through these energies in order to help you like live it up a little bit, maybe party a little bit, okay? Um Interesting. I'm being drawn to these spirit guides, like it's autumn in the northern hemisphere because I'm being drawn to autumn now because of the colors here, and that's significant, okay? These spirit guides, pile number 4, are once again like directly sent by like divinity in order to assist you, in navigating some kind of dense energy. These guides carry like a lot of solar energy with them. Even though autumn is a time of like almost like death, right? I'm not feeling that. Maybe a death to the old for sure. These guides carry like a lot of orange, yellow, and red energy with them. So they bring like a lot of happiness, a lot of passion, a lot of pleasure. Okay, yeah, a lot of like enjoyment. Okay, pile number 4. So we have the 8 of fire, the 6 of fire. So we have the 6 of fire twice here. Your guides are like, now I'm even getting this energy of victory, like the embodiment of victory, like the goddess Nike or something like that. Okay, these guides are like very playful, very I'm even hearing very intelligent, like intelligently playful, which is like mischievous almost like pixie-ish kind of energy, okay? These guides are very swift-footed even, okay? Now I'm getting like a lot of pixie fairy vibes here, okay? These beings can be very treacherous. These beings can be very like playful, very what's the word I'm looking for specifically? These beings can be very mischievous is the word I'm looking for. I feel like somebody was sitting there like mischievous, and then yes, mischievous. Yeah, these beings, okay. I'm really seeing like a lot of like small pixie-ish vibes on like a group of pixies, glowing orange, yellow, red, those vibes, right? Walking around and just bringing like some kind of like comfort to discomfort, okay? I'm even getting these beings coming, like say for instance you're like sitting in a dark room feeling like really shitty about yourself, pile number 4, and feeling shitty about everything that's happened. I'm seeing these like I'm seeing you sit like this, like by a table or something. These beings coming to you like with these like orange and yellow and red energies, and I feel like you might be experiencing this fairly soon. Okay, pile number 4, and then they come at you and they're like do do do. They like start like messing with your mind a little bit or something like that. They like throw like this energy into your mind, and then all of a sudden you start like having weird like all of these like I'm even seeing like clowny or circusy thoughts or something, but it's intended to get you in this victorious energy. It's intended to bring you into this like it's almost like shifting your understanding basically making you see the fun side of things, the fun side of the bullshit. Okay, like very playful energy here. I'm feeling a lot of energy by my solar plexus, like some kind of energy trying to like draw the I'm even hearing draw out confidence and draw out like personal power. So these beings, this collective of like beings are intended to basically charge up your solar, actually your lower chakras in general. Pleasure again, pile number 4, exactly, with the king of air, the devil, pleasure. These beings are intended to bring you a lot of like physical pleasure. Okay, um I feel like you're intended to experience physical pleasure in order to heal something, in order to heal that ending that you went through, pile number 4, and this is why. And I feel like that ending was in regards to love or some kind of union or something that didn't work out. Okay, once again, these guides, I keep feeling and hearing you're like about to meet them, or like you're about to experience them or something like that. They're coming in to help you see to help you experience the 9 of Pentacles again instead of this 8 of Swords. Okay, once again they're bringing in a lot of light, a lot of sun, solar energy, a lot of like win-win. Okay, like even though this isn't gonna fix the past, it's gonna make you notice that the past kind of led you to ultimately embodying a better vibration anyway, and that is what these guides are going to show you. Okay, so these feel like new guides coming into your life, pile number 4, and it's a gift from divine. Okay, this you can trust this if I do say so myself, you can trust this reading, you can trust this information that you're receiving if it resonates, of course, because you're going to get out of this denser energy. Okay, I feel like these guides really want to reverberate the fact that you're going to be victorious over these dense energies. You have the 6 of Wands twice. So thank you so much, pile number 4. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam. Bye.